Hey BBs, it's Max, and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing super fierce. In today's video, I'm very excited to be here with you guys because today we're sitting down and we're ghoul chatting and we're talking all about my 2024 Dolly summer recap. This was a really fun summer for dolls and for growing. I feel like for everyone, I feel like this has just been a really exciting summer. I've really enjoyed my 2024 summer so far. It's probably been like my favorite so far, I think I would say. And I had a lot of fun with dolls as well as just my personal life and everything. And I'm very excited and happy that we got so many dolls that we did this summer. I feel like in the past couple summers we got a lot more variety. I feel like there's been a lot more different brands releasing. This year I feel like we stayed strong with Monster High really, and I just want to kind of sit down and chat with you guys again with some of my favorites. We're going to be covering though in today's video is like my favorite Dolly purchases, so like even like some secondhand dolls that I really enjoyed and I was really grateful to get this year. I just want to spotlight them yet again. We also have some really cool like my top favorite lines. Try to rank them and be like top 10 doll lines for summer, but there was just some of them were like just drops, like it was like one doll, and then some of them were like lines, so it was kind of hard to rank them, so I just kind of have them all spread out to talk about and do that. I do have my favorite line though that we will talk about, which I'm excited to talk about. I also have my least favorite line of this summer, which I don't own, but we will be talking about them as well. That said and done, I guess, this is my intro. Get a snack ready and let's enjoy what was summer because there's a lot of fun things that happened and I'm just excited to recap it with you guys. We have to start off though first with my favorite dolls that I bought this summer, and when I started off this summer, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of not doing the best mentally, and sometimes with that I get into bad coping mechanisms, and I bought some Monster High dolls for stupid expensive prices. So let's just talk about them because I don't even care, like they're my favorite purchases of this year. So I got the majority of the Schools Out collection from Monster High, and again I did this with some bad coping mechanisms, so I don't know if I recommend that, but here they are. The dolls are here and I don't even mind because at least they're like still in my collection, you know. But I kind of started off with Schools Out Frankie for $25 that I got, and I want y'all to know that Schools Out is like one of my favorite Monster High lines. Like if I had to pick like top 5 lines to reproduce, this would be somewhere in that. Like it is such a holy grail line for me. It's such a cool like line. I just genuinely love all the designs and all the characters. Obviously it's an amazing, you know, rendition of Wave 1. The Wave 1 Monster High was another one of their best lines ever, and I just love the simplicity of these dolls. And again, I was able to, so grateful to get these this summer. I bought them all off eBay. These two were eBay, and the Frankie was mercarri. I think I paid like $45 for Cleo, and I paid around like $50 for Laguna as well, so pretty penny on these stupid little dolls, but they bring me so much joy, and there's so many of my favorites in my collection, and I'm just happy that I kind of bit the bullet anyway to buy these dolls. I know we're also getting a Monster High movie like later on sometime. There's gonna be like a Universal one, like a high budget one, and I'm like, low-key, let me just buy my grails now, so like if the prices do spike, you know, on like a whim, at least I have my grails. I don't know, that kind of happened with the Barbie movie. Schools Out Laguna though is like one of the holy grails that I had on my wish list, and I'm just, she's in my collection now, and I don't really feel like it's real sometimes. Like I'm like, okay, another doll that just like is not real. She's not gonna focus on camera, of course, but she is so amazing, and I'm just so happy that I was able to get her and get my claws and my fins on her. She is a darling little doll. A few Schools Out Laguna. Another really exciting Monster I purchased was a doll that I already have, but she came wearing a swimsuit that I've been wanting for such a long time. This is like the Scream Team Laguna Blue uniform, and I have her bra, I think, on order. I bought her in like a there's like a doll that I came with like her original like top, so that should be coming within the next week or so. But beyond it, I've just been having so much fun with just this piece alone, and I already have Schools Out Laguna, but like I love no, this is not Schools Out Laguna. This is the Science Laguna. What's her name? Mad Science Laguna. It's the home ec version of her, and I know they have like different lines in that name. Like Ghoulie is like the physical education, Frankie's home ec, and then what's Laguna's Mad Science, I guess. I don't know, like they're in different classes. Like I have the base doll already a couple times over, but I don't know, like I really enjoy having another for her because I love being able to display this outfit. Again, this fashion pack is like a random this is like Heath's Scared Ice thing in here, I don't know, there's just like random stuff in here, but like I have her bag from like a fashion pack, and these are like some sort of like watercolor shoes that we got in like a weird pack like years and years ago. But I don't know, I really enjoy having another one and just putting her in this outfit. Again, this outfit is super nostalgic and has been another holy grail piece, and I'm excited to get her bikini. Hopefully one day I can get the shoes and the surfboard, but for now I don't really care because like this is like the main piece. I'm very excited about this doll, and I'm happy that I was able to get her this summer. Some non-Monster High dolls that I got this summer that are also really heavy on my girl list are some Bratz dolls. So this is the Flashback Fever Chloe. I got this doll from my friend Cole, and I don't know if that haul has not been posted yet, but I will post that haul eventually. But this is my Flashback Fever Chloe, and another dream grail holy grail doll. She's so perfect, and getting her from a friend is amazing. This doll is so pretty. I love the Flashback Fever line, and this is like the start of my Flashback Fever collection, which I'm so excited to start completing and hopefully get completed someday. One magical day I'll get the Flashback Fever line completed. But Chloe is an amazing start. Chloe's my favorite Bratz character overall, and I've been I just love Chloe. She's like, I feel like she's me as a character, just like in like the movies and stuff. And just having this doll is so stunning. She's a gorgeous face, and she has a lot of her, I think this is like her second outfit maybe, and I'm very excited about this one. So in the summer I was able to get my original Rock Angel Sasha. I also got the entire wave of Rock Angels besides Roxy, and I had Jade from a couple years ago. I got Sasha, and I got Sasha, Yasmin, and Chloe this summer, but I wanted to highlight Sasha because she is such a gorgeous doll. I've been waiting so long to get this doll at the right price, and I think I got her for what, like $15 plus shipping or something, and I'm just very happy about it. She's been like my favorite doll to bring around in the last couple weeks. So I got her like maybe like mid-July, I would say, and she's just perfect. She's so stunning, and I love this doll. She's more fall. I think the Rock Angels line overall is a very fall line in my brain, but she is so summer with how, like, I just got her in summer, and I'm just happy. She's kind of in a weird redressed outfit, but like I don't care. She's so pretty and she's so gorgeous. But those are just some of my favorites of the secondhand dolls I got. I got a lot of really cool secondhand dolls. Like, I didn't go to as many flea markets as I wanted to this summer, unfortunately, but I don't even care because I got a lot of really cool new dolls. So I guess like my summer kind of started in like May. My semester ended, I think, like the last day of May, last day of April, somewhere around that time. I cannot remember. Yeah, I think it was May. And my summer started off with Morticia and the Wednesday Addams 2-pack. And I love the whole Wednesday collection that we got from Monster High recently. Morticia is the one that I think is amazing from that line. And she's just one of my favorite dolls that I got over the summer. One of my favorite drops from the summer. Again, I know she's kind of more of a spring line, I would say. I think this came out like around Mother's Day. But she's summer to me in my brain because, again, like that's just how like my timeline works in my own personal little bubble. Like in Plastic Nation, like sometimes things just happen and like it's in my bubble, but I still think of her more as a summer, like a summer drop and release. There's like the Skeletor version of for this year, because we didn't really get that many Skeletor dolls in the summer, which I'm okay with because like they are kind of harder to get and they're very anxiety inducing. But I just think Morticia was a stunning addition in that 2-pack. She is so beyond pretty. Like this is my favorite Skeletor doll, I would say. This and Chucky and Greta, I'm looking at my Skeletor, and Sally. Like these are like my top, the juiciest dolls. And like hopefully like in October I'll do like a ranking of Skeletors, but like Morticia is that ghoul. She's like one of the prettiest Monster High dolls in my collection as well. And I'm not just saying that because she's new and she's exciting and she's in my hand right now, but like I remember seeing the stock photos of her and being like, she's that ghoul. She's like simplest design, but she's like the most gothic and really cool, and I'm just so happy she dropped. But kind of ending the summer though, I have to bring out my Wednesday, the new one that we just got. This is the school uniform Wednesday, and this is a doll that was sent to me for free by Mattel, so thank you to Mattel for sending this doll. But all my opinions are my own when it comes to this collection and stuff, and this is my favorite doll from the collection, and she's my favorite doll from the Wednesday drop. And having the Wednesday drop kind of start off the summer and having the new one kind of end off the summer is a really cool little thing in my brain. I don't know if that was intentional or anything, but like that's how it's working in my head, so that's how it's gonna work in the universe, you know. But I think this is all so stunning. She has the thing, little like friend, I guess, the little mascot or whatever, and she's a really pretty doll. Like this one has a really cool G1 energy in my brain. I think some of the alumni dolls don't always have G1 energy. Sometimes they have G2 energy, or sometimes they're just all over the place in their own little thing, but this one feels like a G1 Monster High doll. Like if this released back in like 2013, like I could so see it, 2012, whatever. I feel like she has that juice with her, and I think she's really pretty. She has a really pretty face. She's a really clean hairstyle, and the outfit's really cool. The shoes are to die for. I love these shoes. People don't love the object heel anymore, but I personally love this. I think it's really fun. It's very campy, and it feels very Monster High. She's a very simple bag with her, but I love the Wednesday collection. I've been a stan. And I think she's very pretty. Yes, the Wednesday collection, again, the Skeletor and the MGM, I guess, is that the separate version of them. Both these collections have been very top tier in my brain, and I'm very happy that they kind of came out when they did. Another one that kind of started off summer was the Monster High School Ultimate Secrets Wave 4, I think that's what we're on, the Monster Mysteries pack, where they're all pop stars and they're all very glamorous in their little new cages. And I brought the entire line when they kind of first came out. I think I bought them within like the first 3 weeks of dropping. I think I waited on Cleo and Draculaura, but I got Abby and Claudine once they hit my local Target, and I think that whole line is really cool. They have polypropylene hair, which is the one thing that I'm like ugh about, but like I thought Abby was the highlight of the line, and I had to bring her over and just to highlight her for, again, a really cool summer doll. She's a really good. She kind of reminds me of the beginning of summer for some reason, because that's when she released but like Oh, she's really pretty. She's really, really, really stunning, and I just think that she needs some more spotlight. I feel like we all kind of moved on from her really quickly, and I feel like that's a mistake because Skull and Secrets Wave 4 Abby is like the best Abby from G. I mean, it's the only other Abby besides her core doll, but oh, she's pretty. She's a really, really, really stunning one, and I love this Abby. She's a really cool one. So the whole line was really cool. I think this like the strongest design wave of Ultimate Secrets, if I can say that. I think the way they've been designed and kind of brought into real life has been really cool. Again, besides the hair fiber, but everything else is really stunning on these dolls. And I was scared of these dolls when they first started hearing like images of them because like the plastic top, but like the plastic top is cool. I like it. So yes, Abby. Switching it up though, we have to talk about some Bratz dolls. So Bratz didn't do too much this summer besides like they did a wave 2 of Bratz babies and they did summer party reproductions and they did that like lip couch thing that I don't even remember. But I thought the one cool thing they did was summer party reproductions, and as much as I don't love the summer party reproductions, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think this line is kind of boring to reproduce and it's kind of like okay, like it's fun. I do think they are really cool dolls and I am very excited to have this one. I have Sasha that I got from the line. I think the line is really cool and the overall Slumber Party line is iconic for what it was. I just think, again, out of all the Bratz lines that we could have to be reproduced, I think this is like the weakest one. But I am still, again, very, very happy that I was able to get my hands on Sasha. This doll is so fun and she brings so much like joy to my house. Like, I just think she's really cute. Like, her little like rubber ducky little pants and her really cool intricate hairstyle, and this face is so pretty. She's also very cozy and chill and relaxed, which I really enjoy. I love a good doll that's very casual with it sometimes, because as much as I love the glamour, sometimes it's fun to just be cute and comfy. I wish Bratz did more over the summer. I think I was kind of disappointed by how they didn't really do too much, but I still really enjoyed this one, and I hope they do some more fun things in the fall time. Hopefully they can make it up and bring us something really cool and strong for the fall of 2024. A dream happened this summer, and I was started being sent on the Monster High PR list, and it started off with the RuPaul doll. This doll kind of, first of all, is so cool because it's RuPaul. Like, a drag queen in the Monster High universe is so exciting to me. I think it's really important. I think, again, we also moved on really, really, really quickly from the RuPaul doll. Again, there's a lot of releases happening this summer. There's a lot of things happening in the doll world. But I think this is a doll that we shouldn't move on from too quickly because I think she's really important. I think the significance of this doll is so cool and it's so exciting, especially for the queer community in a time like this. I just think having like a drag queen in doll size and doll form is really exciting. Even if it is like alumni drop, a collector drop, I think it's so cool that it happened in production. And it kind of happened in a really cool time for me that I was put on the list for the PR Monster High list, and this was a dream. Being even noticed by Monster High is like a dream for me. My YouTube channel is just a dream for me, and being sent this package kind of like stapled that in for me, that like I was doing something, I was helping somebody, and that I was noticed. It was a point that I really, really needed that support in my life where I was going through something really hard, and this just brought me a lot of joy and happiness, and I had to bring it up for the summer recap because it really, I could probably cry about it if I really wanted to, but like I'm gonna be normal in this video and we're gonna make it happy and silly and fun. But yeah, the RuPaul Dragon Queen doll just means so much to me. Again, it's my first PR package ever, and this doll is just so cool. This doll's, I'm not gonna make it all about me. I promise this doll is genuinely cool on its own, but like, oh wow. Like one of the better alumni drops, I think, probably one of the best alumni drops. If I have to do a like alumni top 10, like this one would definitely be top 5, I think. I just think she's so cool. Again, the message behind it is really cool. I love RuPaul. I love drag race. I have been watching Drag Race forever. It's really helped me with my journey, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed this doll. It's like the shoes, y'all. These are like crazy shoes, like some of the craziest Monster High shoes we've gotten in a while. And I think maybe this is why people don't like the object heel, because the Monster High can do so much coolness with the shoes when it's more simple sometimes. This is like the best alumni. This is like one of the best Monster High shoes ever. I'm not gonna even like, I'm not trying to be funny. I genuinely love a good thigh high giant heel stiletto boot. It's so juicy. Also the fact that she's a dragon, she's like a drag queen but also a dragon, like the play on words is iconic. It reminds you a lot of early Monster High. It reminds me a lot of the Monster High puns and stuff, which I miss and I love when we can do campy stuff like this, because a drag queen as a dragon, it makes so much sense and it's so smart, it's so fun. It just feels like Monster High is back with this doll, and they've been back, and I'm not gonna like be like, oh no, but like I love puns. I love the Monster High pun game, and this is just a really fun one that, yeah, really cool summer drop. You really genuinely love that doll. Like, that doll has been sitting on my desk ever since I got her. I could never put her on the shelf because, like, she just can't be shelved to me. Like, this is a doll that I have to, like, look at every day. As I do my makeup, every day I look at the Dragon Queen RuPaul doll, and I just look at her, and I get really happy when I see her, so that's genuinely like a top tier doll in my collection. Top tier dolls that kind of came when I needed them. These are the core refresh line. Like, this is a really good line. Like, I think the core refresh line overall has been really gorgeous. Like, all the new updated designs have been stellar, and I just need to get Cleo and I'll complete it. And it's like one of my favorite lines to collect so far. I've been kind of spacing it out a little bit, but the new characters have definitely been the most iconic from the core refresh line. Like, we all love, again, the redesigned dolls, but like the new characters are really where it gets juicy. Noir had her entire moment in the beginning of summer, and maybe it was again more springtime or May this doll came out. I think that's when people started getting her on Target, and I did give her a different boa. This is a boa from the Hissits pack, so I just want to let you guys know that now. But I think a commenter told me to do that, and I was like, perfect idea, you're so smart, and I would never thought about that, so yes, it's happening. And yeah, I love Caddy Noir. Again, I bought 2 of this doll because I had to get one to redress, and I brought that doll around with me all summer. Did I bring around my second redress Caddy? But this is my Caddy that I keep, you know, with the core dolls, and I keep her in her stock outfit kind of, and I, you know, did my little thing to Caddy. And this doll is also a giant moment, I think, for Monster High. She's like the biggest size of character, and she's also just like one of the prettiest, I think. I think she means a lot to a lot of people, and I think it's really cool that Monster High made her more plus size. I think we need more diversity within the body types. I think it's really cool. I think it's very unique when we're getting stuff like this, but I just hope we get some more Caddy fashion packs. Again, the outfit's kind of bad, but I hope we get some more fashion for this doll that fits her really cool, because I know she fits a couple other things, but like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, I really enjoy Caddy. Again, like, this is like one of the best dolls of the summer. She's like the best playline doll, I would say, one of the best playline dolls. I just think she means a lot to a lot of people, and I love Caddy Noir. I've loved Caddy Noir since G1. I loved her core doll, I loved her 13 Wishes doll, and I love every single Caddy Noir doll that we got in G1. So having her back as like a fan favorite character that I never thought Caddy Noir would be back this soon, to be honest with you guys, because I feel like she is one of those characters that is a little bit more obscure in the quotation marks, because I feel like there's some other dolls like Rochelle, Rebecca. I'm just trying to look at the iconic ones, like Alberetta. I thought would come back, you know, sooner than her, but I'm not mad at this. Again, I love Caddy Noir, and I hope we get her in as many lines as possible. Again, an iconic doll, and she's just one of my highlights of the summer. Like, I cannot stress it enough to you guys that like this is like one of the dolls of summer 2024 in my brain. That like I'm just so happy that she was released when she was, because she just reminds me of a really cool new spirit. She has a lot of good energy, and I'm just talking and rambling, and I promise I'm gonna end it soon, but I love Caddy Noir. She's perfection. From the same kind of line as the core refresh, we got Spectra. I think she's like unofficially a part of core refresh. I think they're both a part of it. They just kind of got released at different times. Another amazing doll. This doll has such a cool quality. She has the cool, like, the object heel that I love. She has the clear legs like OG Spectra had, the clear hands. She has a gorgeous face. This face might be prettier than the original Spectra, but I cannot confirm that because I have nostalgia rooted into my brain that I cannot say things for certain, but she's a really pretty one if she could focus. Her outfit's also very high quality, and she kind of came out at like the end of summer. Not the end, like more like end of July, I think is when I got my hands on her officially, like in my area. I know that this doll released earlier in different countries and stuff, but at least in America, she released in like late July. And another amazing one. She's not as good, I don't think, as Caddy Noir is. I just think Caddy Noir is in a league of her own, personally. I just think that face is so pretty, and I love a good hot pink and black. Like, that's my favorite color combination. Like, I'm wearing it right now, like a little hot pink and black. It's like, that's tea. I don't know, I just really enjoy Spectra. I think she's really pretty. She has nice, long, soft saran hair, and she's just a really pretty cool one. She's a really nice design. It's a little bit more simple, I think, but it's really effective in the way that she's a ghost, and you don't have to know that she's a ghost right every little thing. Like, there's not like a thing saying ghost. Like, she's a ghost, and she's simple, and she's classy, and she's very mindful of that. So yes, I love Spectra. I just love that when you get Monster High characters. Like, I love the new ones that come back from G1 to G3. It just always makes me so happy, because I grew up with the G1 one, so getting them in the new lives and the new versions of them is always exciting. And I know we only got 2 new characters from G3 this year. Like, I guess we also got Persephone and Meowdy, kind of, I guess. Let me bring them over actually too. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to like include these, to be honest, in this video, because we saw these stock photos like last year, like last August 2023 is when we saw these stock photos for the first time, but they kind of released in like early July, I think, is when people started getting the sets out. My set came in early July. I feel like some people got them earlier maybe, but this is another really cool drop, I think, of the year. It's a Hissits pack. I love getting new characters, and Meowdy and Persephone are really cool. They're not like my favorite dolls we got. Again, I think these are not as good as Caddy and Spectra are, but they are definitely honorable mentions, I would say. Yeah, honorable mentions, because again, the release schedule is kind of weird, but I guess they are officially out in summer 2024, so who knows. But yeah, also really cool ones, and I love them so much. Again, it's just really fun to get new characters. We're gonna take an intermission from the top lines really quickly, just to talk about some lines that I do really enjoy that I just haven't had the time to get my hands on yet, because we do have some really cool ones still left, but I want to talk about some LOL OMG dolls, just kind of break it up. So this is the Perla in a kind of the newest wave of LOL OMG dolls, the BFF series, and these dolls are so top tier. I haven't had the time to get my hands on them or claws on them, and they are 25 bucks each, so it's not like the craziest amount of money, but I just haven't, you know, taken my time with them. I love Perla so much. She's probably one of the best OMG dolls we've gotten in such a long time. I'm very excited to get my hands on this doll, and she's released in summertime. Again, I think she is like the best diva down. We also got another really cool thing from LOL Surprise, which I haven't got my hands on yet. These are the new pop star tween dolls, Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande adjacent. I love seeing Kitty K back again for another doll, even if she is a tween. I love Kitty K. She's my favorite OMG character and diva, and I'm very excited to get my hands on these dolls when it comes to fall time. Again, I don't think it's gonna happen right now, but I am very excited for these dolls. These dolls look amazing. But I think it's time to get back to some Monster High stuff, because like that's where my brain's been for the entirety of summer. I was honored to be gifted yet another thing from Monster High. This is the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 Deadfast Ghoulia doll, and again, the opinions are my own fully, besides just being gifted the doll. This is probably, again, the is she the best Comic-Con doll from alumni? I'm looking at the three that we got in, and I think I could safe to say that she is, and she's been in my collection for enough time to marinate and to really feel like she has like the most going on with her for the price point that she was. She was $75, and I think she has a lot of really cool stuff with her. I love a good, y'all know me, I love a good throwback, and this bag is just iconic. It's like the tote bag, but it's like an actual canvas bag. It's not like a plastic bag or anything, and inside of it I put like her other accessories, because I feel like a lot of the other San Diego Comic-Con dolls and like the alumni dolls just in general don't come with a lot of accessories, but this doll was really packed with a lot of really cool things for like the alumni fans. We have the Deadfast Ghoulia figure, and then we have a mini size version of the comic book that she got. She also did get a full-size comic book, but that's just over on my display right now. Such a cool little feature, and the thing kind of falls out sometimes, but I love the little accessories, and I just think this Ghoulia overall is like one of the best alumni dolls as well, and we've seen in a really long time. Like, she's just really cool. She's a really cool intricate stand. There's a Deadfast little thing that's on with a really cool like little holographic-y moment. This doll is just so beyond pretty. I've been seeing everybody getting their claws on her as well. A pretty face and a gorgeous head of saran hair. This has been a really cool throwback, and I feel like she's very nostalgic for a lot of people. I know that personally, before this doll came out, I was really wanting the 2011 Deadfast Ghoulia doll. I just was never able to get my claws on her because she's so expensive on the secondhand market, and when I was growing up, obviously I was focusing on the Playline dolls because that's what I could afford, and that was on the shelves, and that's what, you know, what you do as a kid, obviously. So it's really cool that as a collector I was able to get my claws on a Deadfast Ghoulia in the year 2024. Even though she's not the original one, this one honestly might be even a little bit better, because I just think that she's a lot more going on with her, and she's a lot more cool and comic booky and fun, and it's always cool to get another Ghoulia doll. I feel like Ghoulia has been kind of short. She's been here, she's been there, and she's popping around with you know, the new Monster High team and stuff, so it's always cool to get another one, and I just really enjoy my Ghoulia doll. But again, I am saying that out of genuine love, that I think this doll is so stunning. I also stare at her a lot of the times with my alumni shelf, and I just like, oh yeah, Deadfast Ghoulia. She's a doll that I cannot believe is in my collection, and yeah, she's really cool. Before we get on to my favorite drop of this year, or of the summer, sorry, I want to talk about the least favorite line of the summer, and I was going to do like a list of my top 5 least favorites, but I'm trying to be positive going into fall. I don't know if there's a hashtag, I don't know what that was, but I want to be positive, so I was only going to do one, and I want to talk about the worst line that I've seen this summer that I actually think is offensive as a doll collector. This is the Rainbow High 2024 winter slime line. It is so bad. Oh my god. And usually with the Rainbow High slime reboot, I'm like trying to give it grace of, okay, it's just switching demographic, it's switching target audiences. I'm not the target audience anymore. I'm not the kid who wants to play with the slime dolls, and I'm okay with that. I have made peace with the fact that I am not the target audience for this. And I don't, again, I'm not, maybe I shouldn't have any say in my opinion on this, but I'm a doll collector and I'm nosy, so I will be talking about it. I just think that the idea of putting a slime inside a fabric is crazy. Putting any sort of water and any sort of moisture into fabric is a recipe for mold, and it's kind of a disaster. I feel like, I'm not sure these dolls are actually gonna get moldy. I'm not sure what the science is behind these dolls. I'm not sure if there's like some sort of like preventative in there. Again, I don't really know. I didn't really buy any of these dolls, and I plan on buying none of them. These are just the crazy thing I've seen in my life. The quality control on these dolls have been horrible. The designs are very okay, and they're just very poofy. The material is very odd, and these dolls just don't look fun anymore. And that's my issue with dolls, when they don't look fun, they don't feel fun, they don't feel like there's really any sort of passion behind them. And usually when it comes to Rainbow High, like, I would always be like, okay, like, I like them at first, but like, they're all expensive, so I'll just wait on buying them. These ones, there's not even an inkling of wanting to buy them. Like, when the slime reboot first came out, I was like, okay, Sunny's really cute in this line, like, I definitely want to get the core Sunny. but I just still haven't gotten her because I don't really care anymore. But like these dolls, there's nothing to really care about in my personal opinion. And if you guys like these dolls and you guys enjoy them, I'm so happy that you can enjoy them and I can't. I just do not see the appeal in these, and I think these are just the worst dolls to come out from the summer. Besides Royal High, but I don't even count them as a thing because I don't keep up with any of that Roblox stuff. But yeah, bad, not my tea, that's not my thing. It's now time to kind of end the video with a positive note and talk about my favorite dolls from the summer that I got my claws on, and I'm so excited to do with you guys because we have to talk about Monster High's Monster Fest G3. Again, this is a very Monster High centric video, and I do understand that, but I just think that Monster High was doing the best this summer. I think they're doing the best with what they have. I think G3 is really finding its footing, and I think this line just really cements that they have found their footing finally. I feel like with G3 it kind of took a little bit of time to really get good, but these dolls are some of the best Monster High dolls ever. Not even just G1 versus G3 or G whatever, just genuinely so good, and they're only 25 bucks each, which is kind of crazy. So obviously my favorite though is Miss Monster Fest Laguna. This doll, I'm so excited to own like 2 of her, 3 of her when she goes on sale. Like, I'm so excited. She's so good. She has really cool shoes. These are like fishbowl shoes. She's dark makeup, which I've been wanting Monster High G3 to do dark, gorgeous, glammy, gothic kind of makeup like this. Not that's a really goth or anything. She's wearing black lipstick and like graphic eyeliner. But like, I enjoy that she's doing something different. And I enjoy the ceramic, like everything about this. I'm gonna put these ones on my lap because I have a bunch of them in my hands. This doll is doing everything that I wanted for G3 Laguna done. She has the platinum blonde hair, not the yellowy toned hair, which I don't mind the yellow toned hair. Like, it reminds me again of G1, but I love good silvery, like really cool, just platinum blonde on her hair, and the hair color is very nice. It's all these dolls that I have in my hand have saran hair. Perfection. The facial screening is good. The outfits, exactly what needs to Monster High to be. She has like a really cool overlayer that's really fun and cool, but under this is like a plain dress, so you guys want to dress it up, dress it down, it's perfect for that. Again, the shoes and everything about this is amazing. These dolls are also really cool. They're all intertwined with each other. They all have the same kind of similar accessories. They all have an individual camera, they all have food accessories, they all have little tickets and wristbands, and it just makes me really happy because when a doll line, it can do like things that like every doll kind of comes with the same stuff, and it kind of again makes sense for the characters and stuff. It just makes me, it feels very complete. It feels very like a puzzle. Claudine, they all have really cool big bags. Claudine also has that gorgeous saran hair and this stunning face, a really killer outfit. This outfit is again more simple. There's not as many moons, there's not as many I'm a wolf, there's not many things like that, but I think the simplicity of it makes it a lot stronger as a design and as a character, and I just think this outfit's amazing. This outfit's very trendy as well. I love the boots with the fur. Again, the saran hair is amazing, and this whole outfit is very like 2016 Coachella, which I live for. They also all have headbands. They all have headbands. Cannot end it off with Clanky. Oh my god, they're looking at each other. So like these characters are dating, if you guys don't know, Cleo and Frankie in G3, and the fact that they're looking at each other, like the side glances like match up, is so perfect to me. Frankie is a kind of a 9 out of 10 doll. This is the only doll that I'm like not super in love with, besides Draculaura, but Draculaura doesn't like count because I don't have her yet. I just think that the pants are kind of bad, so I gave them this little like black mini skirt, but I still think even with just having to change the pants up, I'm so happy. This face is amazing. Mine is a little bit wonky, but oh, the black hair and the bangs. They read my mind when designing this doll. They read my mind to a T. I love the base doll. This is like the best base G3 Frankie. And that's even beating out Coffin Bean that we got early on. Like, this is like the Frankie Stein doll to me. Oh, their girlfriend, Cleo, amazing. Middle parted, saran hair, campy heels, a really high quality jacket, and a really cool detailed belt. It's all amazing and it's all there, and I think these were definitely the dolls of summer 2024 in my brain. I've had so much fun with the Monster High Monster Ball lineup, the Monster Fest lineup. I almost forgot the name. Genuinely the best line so far. I really hope that Monster High can continue to give us lines like this because they are amazing. That was just like my 2024 summer kind of recap. Again, a lot of these are really cool dolls that I'm happy that I was able to get, and I'm super happy that they're dropped this year. I think these are amazing. The not so amazing ones aren't like bothering me enough because there's so much good happening in the doll world and the doll universe in my collection, and I'm very grateful for all of it, and I'm very excited to kind of see what comes on the fall of 2024. What are you guys hoping for? What are you guys waiting for? It's now time for you guys to let me know your thoughts and feelings. So in the comments below, please let me know your favorite dolls that you guys got this summer, your favorite lines from the summer, your favorite dolls from the summer, and all the good stuff that happened this summer. And also let me know some of the bad stuff that happened this summer. What is your least favorite line? What's your like least favorite doll? I'm dying to know your thoughts and feelings because I also want to chat about it with you guys in the comments below. With that, thank you guys though so much for watching today's video. It was so much fun with you guys, and I cannot wait to catch you though in the next one. I love you guys all endlessly, and I will see you guys very soon. Love you guys. Bye. Bye y'all.